last. My protege. My friend. Our calculations were correct. The ephemeral equation is unbalanced. The Earth spins on a strange and terrifying new axis. And everywhere, unbridled consequence. The world is a wasteland of failures past. And yet, you must ride out into it, unafraid. Take this. It is hope, the very last of it. It is yours now. You were bold once. Be bold once more. Free yourself from this suffocating stillness. Fix your gaze on the horizon. And face the fearsome truth of the darkest dungeon.
Hey viewer, welcome back to me playing Darkest Dungeon 2. Big patch came out a few days ago. I haven't really played too much of the game since I actually recorded that winning run with the Sisters of Battle. But yeah, felt like playing again, especially because of the aforementioned new patch. There was a whole bunch of changes, some of them really cool, some much needed buffs to characters, specifically one that I want to try to use. So, let's get to it.
You have cowered in your crumbling denial long enough.
Let's head on up to the Crossroads here.
The Crossroads. Who will step forward into the light?
It's a very good question. So, on pretty much all of the teams I've played so far, they all involved a plague doctor. So I want to involve an occultist. And it's very interesting that my occultist is an occultophobic. Interesting. Let's add him to the team.
To know the abyss, one must embrace it.
Right, and... Right, I think we're gonna do this. Occultist in the back, Leper in the front.
Making peace with adversity is the very essence of existence.
Okay. And a Jester.
A murderous melody lingers long after the final chord has been struck.
Actually want them in the third rank, because our second rank is going to be another class we have not used yet.
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Barristan, the man-at-arms. He's kind of like an inverse of the Leper. Not as much damage, but a lot more tanking options. And I guess he's got Slugger to make up for that. Yips, that's not great. Martyr, Zoophobia, Off Guard. These are actually some terrible quirks to start off with. I mean, Robust is okay, but... Is he just going to stress him out on every single attack? Okay, let's figure out what attacks we're going to be using, speaking of those. Now, I have used an Occultist before, off-screen, and I gotta be honest, I don't really like him that much. He's kind of weird. But he did get buffed. Weird Reconstruction is a little better now. I can use Empower to guarantee a 100% crit heal, which is nice. But he's definitely going to be using that. I guess I should probably talk about what Empower is. Empower is a big part of why I don't like the Occultist. Empower is basically combo, but the Occultist is the only character that can generate it and use it. So he's a very slow character, I feel. Like, he has to find ways to build these up, and he does get them. For example, Binding Shadows here, that gives him a just straight up 50% chance to generate a token. Sacrificial Stab gets a Empower on a target combo, but unfortunately he can't use that in the back rank, which kind of sucks. Binding Shadows, I mean, it's good. He's going to be dancing a lot with the Jester, I feel, so he can try to get those Empowers off. As for his offensive options, Daemon's Pull is great, because that, you know, gives him a combo. Wait a minute, I thought, isn't this team supposed to have a name? There we go. Okay, so you have to have the man-at-arms in front of the Leper. Right. Blunt Force. Yeah, I wanted to try this team out because it seemed interesting and maybe fun. And if it wasn't obvious, like, I do... with this series of videos, I am trying to play with the teams that are named because, I don't know, it might be fun. Anyway, back to talking about the Occultist, who I don't really like that much. Damon's Pool, great ability, clears corpses, pulls someone forward, and gives them combo, which will be very useful for the Leper once we get a few skill points, so definitely take that. Vulnerability Hex, again, pretty good. Okay. Now, Anamnesis, the Burning Stars, and Malediction. These are kind of like his super moves, his super offensive moves, but he needs Empower to use all of them, and he needs 2 Empower, which is kind of sucky. And Malediction, I mean, so you need to generate 2 Empower for this, and when that target gets hit afterwards, it applies a DOT on them. Now that could be pretty nice-ish, maybe? But again, it's just really slow. I mean, if you compare it to what we were doing with like the Sisters of Battle, where we were just smacking everything down with like 2 actions apiece, you know, you can see how this one is a little less appealing to me. Now, Chaotic Offering, this is basically just a way for him to get Empower. He deals damage to himself, 50% of his, I assume max HP, maybe his current HP, I don't know. But, yeah, actually this gives him 2. It gives him 1 when he uses it, and then the next turn he gets another one. So that's actually not bad if you really want to get like a Burning Stars or a Malediction out. Man, I wish these were flipped around. I like Anamnesis more. It's a enemy party-wide bleed, which is not bad. But he has to be in the front to use that, which kind of sucks. Burning Stars is just a good smacking. And it applies combo. Not bad. Malediction. I mean, I could see Malediction maybe being good for the final boss, but up until then, I'm not so certain about it. I think we go Burning Stars. Yeah. I was thinking about Abyssal Artillery, but we don't really need that, because we're just gonna... Really what we're gonna be doing is pulling enemies to the front and having the Leper and possibly Man-at-Arms just smack them, you know. Anyway, Jester. I want Jester to be able to move forward so that the Occultist here, he can use Binding Shadows without really worrying about that self-forward. So that would be very handy. Battle Ballad, good, but I don't know if we'll talk about it. Inspiring Tune, just fantastic ability. Harvest, it's a double bleed on the 2 middle targets, not bad. Echoing March. Echoing March is a strange one, right? It's basically a curse that constantly pulls the enemy forward, which is very useful since our Leper is like the bulk of our damage and he can only attack the front 2 ranks. So I think this ability would actually be pretty useful. Slice Off. Slice Off would be very good when upgraded because that applies vulnerability, which is again just nice bonus for our Leper, so he can do as much damage as possible. We could use Battle Ballad and just cycle our Leper in Man-at-Arms, which is certainly not the worst thing we could possibly do, and I think we're going to do that, actually. And last ability, I really need to unlock these new moves for Jester. But, I don't know, what do we want to do? Harvest, Playouts. Play out. Okay. Okay. So what we could do is we could move the Leper forward with Battle Ballad to give him damage, and use Play Outs. Actually, no, that would be terrible because that would swap the Jester's place with the Man-at-Arms. Never mind. That's a terrible idea. Forget what I just said. I think Harvest. Slice Off. Slice Off would be good. That gives us an option to hit the 3rd rank. Now, Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms is going to be very important because he's basically going to be the commander for our Leper here. Who I actually just skipped in the I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter. Man-at-Arms. He is going to be using Command a whole lot, which I just realized this gives a strength token, so maybe Battle Ballad isn't actually that useful. But anyway, Command. Important thing about Command, it removes Blind, which is very important for our Leper, which you may know, he blinds himself constantly, so that will definitely help him do as much damage as possible. Now, here's the thing I'm not so sure about with this strategy. Do I want to use Defender or Retribution? In my opinion, Taunt is just so much better than Guard. Like, right? Because Guard, you know, it defends one other person, but Taunt just makes all attacks hit the Man-at-Arms. So, I mean, I guess there's situations where you would want to Guard, like, such as an enemy can't hit the front row, so the Taunt doesn't actually do anything. So, I don't know. They're kind of two sides of the same coin, I guess. I think Retribution is generally better, just because the Taunt and Riposte is just such an amazing combo. But, I don't know. Do I? I think we take both. Strategic Withdrawal. Courageous Abandon. So this is an option that he has. Basically just a way for him to do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, only to the front target, which kind of sucks. Not so certain about that, honestly. And it gets 100% damage when he's got guards, and I believe that stacks. So if he has a regular guard, or block, sorry, a regular block and a super block, he will get 200% damage, depending on how exactly those numbers apply. So, I don't know, good, but that 2 cooldown is kind of nasty. Honestly, I think I'd prefer just Crush in this circumstance. Maybe if we were using Man-at-Arms as a damage dealer, that would maybe be... Courageous Abandon would be pretty good, but I don't know. Hold the line. This would be good just to keep him up front. And the Immobilize is actually kind of useful. But, I don't know. That takes up his turn. Bellow removes Riposte, reduces speed of the enemy. I'm curious what this does when upgraded, because I think this is actually pretty good, especially because I'm not sure how fast we are. I'm guessing below average, to be honest. Bolster we don't really need because we have a Jester. Strategic Withdrawal. This moves him back. Applies combo to the enemy. That could be very useful, actually. But, not really, because the Leper can't deal with anything with combo until he gets an upgrade point, so... Stand fast, generates blocks. I'm gonna go with Bellow. Now, our Leper. He's just gonna be doing a lot of chopping, a lot of hewing. Purge, we don't really need because we have Occultist taking care of that. Reflection, it's not terrible. But, I mean, we don't really need it because we're going to have our Man-at-Arms dealing with his blind. Intimidate. Solemnity. Solemnity is just too good. I can't imagine any situation where you're using a Leper you wouldn't want to have Solemnity equipped. It's just too good. Break. Do I want Break? I guess so? Yeah. The thing about it is it ignores block, right? So that means he's probably going to be able to do more damage with a chop than the break, just because how that math works out on average. And you know what? Let's try to use Revenge. Actually, no, we don't need to use Revenge because we're getting Strength Token from Command. I keep forgetting that. Maybe we should try to unlock these last 2 abilities. I feel like that would round out the strategy a little more. I guess we'll take Reflection. There's no reason not to. But let's give some names here. How about our Man-at-Arms? Barristan. That's a reference. Our Leper. Well, he's going to be doing a whole lot of chopping, so how about Voorhees? Our Jester. I guess Ghostface? Sure, why not? And keeping with the rap theme, I guess we'll go with Dr. Doom. That's actually a great name for Occultist. I don't know why I said I guess. Yeah, alright. Let's go. Blunt Force versus the Darkest Dungeon. Okay, I was
once again.
wondering where my torch
All the
was.
world's horrors bar the way.
Supposed to be a lot more lines from the academic, our narrator, in this patch, so I'm looking forward to that. Cash, always exciting to pull this up. Ooh, boxing gloves, nice to get that. The Infernal Flame. So this is a new thing. Permanently restricts flame to 1, no ups, no downs. It's kind. This would be great if you find a lot of trinkets that work in the dark. I think this is actually guaranteed to find from this first cashier, just because it's, you know, Darkest Dungeon 1 had this thing called Darkness Runs, and this is kind of the evolution of that. So I don't know if I want to use that. Apparently the Shambler turns into a massive problem with that. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave it. Stun Resist, not bad. Hail Draught, excellent. Chirurgeon's Directory. I don't know how to say that. I should probably look it up. Take that. Take that. Boxing Gloves, very nice. Restorative Herbs, Bottom Powders, and we'll just leave the torches. I'm not going to use it. I'm not good at this enough at this game to justify it, to be honest.
Commonalities between the mythos of ancient cultures was not a new area of study for either of us. But it was there that we first noticed the pattern.
You know, the patch mentioned it improved a bunch of visual issues and bugs, but I'll talk about it after we deal with the Desperate Future. Everybody loves the Jester. We all play our parts harmony, not solo. Take the bread and keep the slime. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else has noticed it, but there's a bit of a micro stutter with the road here. Given that this is largely a Fallout New Vegas channel, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, just look at the road. You can just see it stutters like that. I was hoping they'd fix that, but I guess not. I don't know if it's on my end that's the problem to begin with, but I was hoping they'd fix that. Hopefully they will in the future.
Echoes of allies reverberating in the void.
That line's got some implications, don't it?
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Alrighty then, this looks like huge territory. Command! Command, command. Days? Oh, great, days. That's great. We got some pretty bad starting quirks on our team here, unfortunately. So, this has 0 chance to kill, at least not without a crit. I think we just go for the kill. Thanks for doing minimum damage. Appreciate that a lot. I think we'll be able to take him out with a Binding Shadows here, though, so there we go.
On to the next.
Gets him an unchecked power. What was I calling that earlier? I guess I was saying it wrong. Anyway. Sure, Binding Shadows again. So they're just having a big old dance party in the back line, which is fine by me. I don't really have a problem with it.
A simple variable.
Definitely a big
Easily
thing.
resolved.
Definitely a big thing with this team, though. We want to make sure our man-at-arms always goes before the Leper, just so we can make the most out of command.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Hey, I just noticed, you know, Ghostface, rapper, Dr. Doom, rapper, Bear Taffy, he's a rapper, I think. He makes rap albums. I think that's the genre he covers. It's just Voorhees is the odd one out here. I don't know if there's a rapper named Voorhees.
There are yet places such as this, where a little light still gathers.
Yeah. If not, there probably could be. Yeah, we get to see the Leper in the second chair for the first time. Mike Cass is trying to kill me. Please don't. Okay, anyway. Well, you know, Barristan here, he's not really going to be doing a whole lot of punching if he can avoid it. I mean, he will, but I think these would actually be better served on our Leper and Jester. Voorhees and Ghostface have a nice boxing match. Okay. Piss him off a little bit, but he gained the toughness quirk, sorry. Which is not bad at all. Certainly a great quirk to have on a character who has high base HP, because he gets the most out of it. Now, let's see our next routes.
Consider your position and plan accordingly.
Well, 2 mastery points for avoiding the Hoarder. That is a fantastic thing, to be completely honest. So I think we're definitely going to go to the Foetor.
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot.
Let's check mastery trainer. What do we want to do? What does command do upgraded? It doesn't really... I'm guessing that means it removes 2 blind tokens? Because the only difference I'm seeing here is... maybe it removes the cooldown. Hold on, let me upgrade this to see. No. I don't really understand what this does upgraded, to be completely honest. I'm assuming it means it removes 2 blind tokens, which would not be useless, certainly. Certainly not. But I don't know. I don't know if I want that for my first upgrade, right? Dr. Doom. Okay, so this gets unchecked power and combo. That's not really appealing because we need at least 2 mastery points to get anything out of combo, obviously. Inspiring... You know what? I think I might just end up going with Inspiring Tune. Perhaps... or Slice Off. Slice Off actually might be really good. Because if you think about it, we're getting a strength token from our command, and we're getting a vulnerability token off the Slice Off, so that allows Leper to do massive damage, which is appealing, don't get me wrong. Granted, we can only use this on the opponent in the 2nd rank, obviously. Slice Off cannot attack the front. Razor's Wits adds combo. Chop. Honestly, I think I want to upgrade Chop. It lowers his self-blind chance, which means we'll have more opportunities to do other stuff with Barristan. Assuming we really want the strength token, but... yeah. Hue, reflections, Limity, I don't know. What does Retribution do upgraded? Gives him block, which would not be bad. He's going to be drawing fire to himself. It behooves him to take less damage, certainly. I think we're better off upgrading Chop, just because we got the whole command strategy, so I think that will certainly be our best option. Because if he's blinding himself less, you know, that gives Barristan opportunity to actually use Retribution and such. Dr. Doom. Now, we don't have... well, we have this.
And mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Okay, so we have this. May as well equip it. Not really...
This will serve well.
Not generally that concerned with fighting field hospitals, but I guess, you know, since our Occultist is somewhat unreliable with healing, I guess it could be more useful. Now, the trophies. Yes, that is the big part of this new patch. I mentioned it in some of the other videos. We now have to defeat a boss in a region, or else our run just ends at the mountain. So, I'm trying to think, what boss would we be most effective at fighting? Definitely not the Librarian, that's for sure. We have no I mean, we got some reach. Not really. No. No, the librarian would be terrible. Maybe? Actually, the Harvest Child might not be bad because we have the Jester who can kind of like move our own party around, so we can kind of manage the hunger that way, but I don't know, that's a little sketchy. I think our best bet is probably the General, although even he's a little sketchy. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Either way, we're going to the Foetor first, so we're probably not going to fight the Harvest Child yet, just because we don't really have a whole lot to work with. But anyway, there's actually something we can do here in the Wainwright, besides name our horses, which I will do. They introduced skins for the stagecoach. Now, I thought these would actually, like, change the stagecoach completely, but I guess they are just skins, just paint jobs, I guess. Fortunately, they don't seem to change the horses, which is what really disappoints me. That one's got the Punisher skull. This one's on fire. That one's just basic. This one's dirty. This one's got the stress. Yeah, let's go with fire. It makes it go faster. And we'll name our horses. How about Caesar and Salad? Very creative. Provisioner.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Now that's a very good item. Chance to spawn positive token each combat turn until next in. So it's basically the true entropy trinket, except good because it's not a trinket, and it only spawns positive ones. I think I'm going to buy this just to keep it, because that could be very useful when we decide we want to fight a boss. Wild Tea, chance to purge a negative quirk. Small chance of purging a positive quirk. I think that's worth it. We should definitely buy this because we have some pretty bad quirks on us. Yips. Not the worst thing. Zoophobia. Off guard. Definitely sucks. Nile pleasure in order to find the spirits. Slugger. I think I'll use this on the Jester because my other option would be Barristan, but I really don't want to risk losing Slugger because that's just so good. And Zoophobia is not horrible, really. Especially since he's a leper, he can kind of manage his own stress. And I definitely don't want to risk losing Tough because that's just good. So let's give the Wild Tea to Ghostface. They say symphonies are written on this stuff. Ha! It's drugs! Okay, purge negative quirk, kept his aesthetic, whatever that does. Give the Draughts to Barristan. I guess give that to you, why not? Equip this just for the hell of it. Equip that just for the hell of it. Equip that just for the hell of it. Restorative Herbs. Increases healing received until next in. Yeah, we'll keep that. Alright, have some bread. And let's get going to our first region of the run. Embark on our noble quest. Yes, I would like to journey forward.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Okay, so we need to avoid the Hoarder at all costs. At all freaking costs. I want to try to get the loathing down. Fortunately, the Watchtower makes us hit a Hoarder, so we can't go there. Let's go left on this first way. Get that assistance encounter out of the way.
Consider all variables, but do it quickly.
Helps Barristan chill out a little. You grow so weary of this fight, Barristan. You fought 2 zombies. Chill out a little. We have a tangible brilliance that will uplift them. Give them our torch. Little assistance goes a long way. I think this would be wise. We're early on. Actually, if we're early on, that's probably the worst time to lose light. But I don't know. That's a lot of stuff. And this just gives us food. And food is not... It's good, don't get me wrong. But, especially to get like a roast pig or something. But I definitely like the idea of getting loot and trinkets. Okay, milk-soaked linen. Triage kits, steak and spuds, stale bread. Maybe not that worth it, but found them a bit dull, to be honest. Yeah, let's go left. We're getting mastery points just out of beating this region, so we don't necessarily need to go after, you know, as many fights as possible. Ooh, is that a hero shrine? Is it? What the hell is that? Oh, an oasis. This is a new thing, as you might have already guessed. So this allows us to relieve stress. But apparently nobody really cares to use it. Is it wise to waste our dwindling torchlight on this? And risk making myself ill? Yeah, I caught the runs from this stuff on campaign once. A diversion from our true purpose. Onward. Okay, so still this is useful. Can improve some of the relationships here. Let's make everyone love Dr. Doom. He's a despicable character in the album, but it's a good album. Like, can't deny that. And we will have a fight here, which is great, actually. I want to get some fights in, get the loathing down as much as possible. Do worry about torchlight, though. That is a concern. Not sure how this team would handle cultists, at least at this point in time.
Corpulent, slaves to their hunger.
Now then, formations all. I mean, yeah, let's just stack good relationships on Dr. Doom here. Oh. Hopeful.
Aspiration unites the
That was quick.
hopeful.
Oh. All right.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
We got some positive people on the team here. Alright. He's blinded, of course. I guess we'll get to see if Command is going to remove 2 tokens here. What do I want to do here? Despite appearances, the butchers are actually not that threatening, to be completely honest. The lady of the manor is a bit nastier. I don't like the maid either. But I think I hate the lady more. So let's pull her forward and get ready to kill her. Unfortunately, it didn't move her, so I guess screw me. Marble slap. Stacking. My good God. That is a lot of DOT on him. Goodness me. Man, it would be really amazing if Echoing March applied combo. That would be, like, actually incredible. Okay, let's... I guess we should just take out the butchers. Do that. And is Blind gonna remove 2... Or is Command, rather, gonna remove 2 blinds? Actually, we need to use this anti-venom. He's got way too much DOT on him.
Timed.
Okay, Command? No, it removed both. So what the hell does Command do upgraded? That is so bizarre. Okay. We could theoretically kill him. Alright, Lee will take him out. Now, what do we do? I think we Echoing March to try to get the good lady. Up front. because I don't like her. She has very nasty attacks. More blight. Wonderful. That's sarcasm. You can see now she's in position to get smacked down by our leper
Welcome
here.
relief from caustic agony.
Anti-venom turned out to be very useful here. Command, unfortunately... ooh. I had noticed this has cooldown, but I did not think as much of it as I should have, I suppose. I guess we will Retribution here. Taunts and riposts. And... Either way, I'm gonna have to... Let's just go for a swing. Because if I reflect anyway... If I reflect, that's just gonna remove a blind. But next turn, I'm gonna remove the blind anyway with command and get a strength token. So I think it's worth just going for the 50-50 here. There we go. Definitely worth it. Didn't even get blinded back. Now, what do we do here? Chaotic Offering. Yeah, this is why I don't like the Occultist that much, honestly. He just never really seems to have a good move. Like, I feel like if you have an Occultist, you have to play the Occultist. You know, it's not like the Sisters of Battle, where each of our party members provided some, like, valuable service and, like, could just do so many good things on their own. Like, I don't know. And it's a shame, because I actually really liked the Occultist in the first game. I think it makes sense to pull the Maid forward.
An opportunity.
You gonna clear that blind with that attack? Nice. There's a post in action. You're dead. And unfortunately, we can no longer attack the lady. I probably should have thought about that, but I guess we can kill the maid too. That's nice as well. Actually, I'm gonna use stimulants here, so it gives us a better chance of killing the maid. Close enough. You can make it just a little longer. So the patch apparently changed a bunch of things with relationships. They're going to be a lot less spammy, supposedly, which is good because honestly they were very spammy. Let's be honest. And some of the annoying ones got tuned down a bit, so we'll probably get less like, "Oh, I thought you were my lover. How dare you heal this man who is on fire?" So that's nice. Focus on making it more impactful rather than annoying, which I will, you know, never complain about, of course. I guess we'll confirm kill with Binding Shadows on the maid. Can't really complain about that. Command? Do we command? Command. Yeah, I think we command. I mean, we could command the Jester, so he can, like, stab with more damage, which, honestly, yeah, let's do that. Leper's not blinded, so, you know, let's give Ghostface a chance to shine. Nice crits there. Fun fact, it's a secret glitch, but if you name the Man-at-Arms Bear, and if the word Bear, B-A-E-R, is in the name, he just crits all the time. It's a really interesting game mechanic. Didn't really impress me with that. Okay, she's back in the front row. Don't really mind what you did there at all. Can we do anything with a Hue? Very low chance to kill the lady, so let's just go for a chop on her. And try to get a kill with the Binding Shadows. You know... Hold on. Yeah, you'd think... I wish Occultist had Deathblow Piercing. On either Binding Shadows or definitely Sacrificial Stab. I mean, it's called Sacrificial Stab. You would think it would have Deathblow Piercing. Either way, I don't know. I get the feeling Occultist...
Is a lesson learned.
Sorry, Wayne. Keep forgetting you have a lot of new lines. I should try to pay more attention to those. But yeah. I feel like Occultist is going to be seeing a lot of changes in the future. Bear gets a crush in. Always nice.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Hello? A Stirring Snuff. Turn start. 15% chance for strength. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hag's Horde, of course. Fantastic as well. Honestly, I guess we'll take this out of here because the menu doesn't quite fit. Okay, so I'm not sure. In fact, I don't think I want to give this to the Leper, even though that seems obvious. The thing is he's going to be getting the vast majority of the commands we throw out, so he doesn't really need the strength token generation, if we're being completely honest. Although he certainly wouldn't... Screw it, let's try it out, at least. And I guess we could min-max Barristan. Give him perfect HP. Perfect HP for Barristan. Absolutely could not do better than that. Throw on the healing cells, because it's like the best item in the game. Triage kit. I forgot that this was a combat item. I thought it was an in item when I got it. That's why I was less excited about it. Burn salve. That'd be helpful if we go to the one place, I suppose. Steak and spuds. Can't do anything without that right now, of course. Yeah. Let's go. Now, we do not want to go to the Hoarder. Fortunately, I don't know how many Hoarders there are. Let's go right path. We're gonna hit this hero shrine either way.
You will fight, so that others may flee.
It's probably worth mentioning, since we don't really have that good of a healer, it's probably very useful of us to take green roads, because we can just, you know, heal naturally that way. Alright, what are we doing here? Fights. A retreat ballad, why not? That compromises more relationships than I'm happy with. Voorhees is the only one Dr. Doom does not have a good relationship with, so I suppose this will be actually pretty useful. Relationship is tested? Okay, not quite there yet. Hail enemies. Well, we're not... This is not that kind of party, so not really a problem. Ooh. Really? Voorhees went first? The dude has 2 speed. Now Barristan has the same speed, so actually that's not that surprising in that regard, but really? Ghostface and Dr. Doom got 5. Whatever. This is a good time for milk-soaked Lennon. Chop. Thank you for doing minimum damage. Didn't blind himself, so I guess we could throw like a retribution or something. Battle ballad? Nah, I want to get rid of these maids. I don't like the maids. Maids are bad. Chaotic offering? Why not? Let's go for it. That'll get him a Burning Stars out next round. Sure, pull him forward. I don't really care about that too much. Yeah, his health is looking a little nasty. He's fine. Bellow? These guys aren't really that fast, to be completely honest. I think I'll just go for a Crush. Or... Retribution. Nah, Crush. Crush. Spreading that damage. I made some poor decisions, huh? Ah, the songs will write together. +2 stress heal, not bad. I suppose I will go for Razor's Wits on the maid. 4 damage. 10. It is time for the Burning Stars. And we have a good chance to kill him with the Burning Stars. So... of course, it falls 1 short. Lovely. Health getting a little... ooh, that's a... my goodness. We are taking a lot of DOT damage. My goodness. Backsplash. That's annoying, because now he's out of range for chopping. Chop. Thank you. Can you please hit higher like that more often? Okay, that sucks. He is taking 16 damage. He has 30. I think he can weigh on that. I think we should probably heal you, though.
A calculated generosity.
Get back in the fight,
But a
my friend.
welcome one, nonetheless.
Ooh. Man-at-Arms can hit the 3rd rank. Because he's awesome.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Alright, there we go. That's another... it's only 1 on check power, unfortunately. Damon's Pool. Get rid of these maids. Again, like that. Well, this is an excellent opportunity for Battle Ballad. Because we can go... rip. Ooh. My goodness. My goodness. These are some nasty dots. Nasty dots. I definitely go for the guaranteed kill in this situation. Although... I don't know. Might Barristan be able to take this guy out? Kind of overkill, but...
continues.
Okay, honestly... Barristan needs health. Let's not beat around the bush. But it's better to heal other people than oneself because that has positive relationship implications usually. So let's do that. And then we will crush. I kind of want to get this maid killed. Okay, we are going to heal for certain. I should have used these clotting powders when there was like 3 butchers on screen. That would have made a lot of sense. Weird. Oh, right. So this has 100% crit heal when he's got 2 empowers. So this is going to be a big heal, theoretically. 5! Yay! And it bled him! Ha ha! Oh, Occultist. Oh, Occultist. Well... I think we need to use a triage kit on somebody. Probably Bear. Because he's got 11 bleed damage for 3 turns. That was an interesting sound effect. Slice off on the maid, I think, is a good call. Max damage, thank you very much. Bleed, and you're dead. Thank you very much. Do we give Leper 50% more damage, or do we just hit this guy with both Bear and Voorhees? I think we go for the double hit. Maybe it's going to be less damage, especially since Bear hit for minimum.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Hey, that was a good one. 16. Blinded. Oh, definitely a command situation. Actually, I mean, Bear probably could have just killed him, if we're being honest. Weird reconstruction yourself. Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better. Where's his wit? Death blow. Thank you very much. And that concludes that battle. A little sketchy, Got a mastery point out of it, though. That's nothing to sneeze at. Definitely nice to get a whole bunch of MP out of the first region. Also got a cleansing sensor, which is not immensely useful at this point, but it may as well equip it. Yeah, we're good. We have a choice to make here. Actually, we don't have a choice to make. We need to go right if we want to avoid the Hoarder. Yeah, if we go left, we're going to be locked into the Hoarder. So hopefully we don't just run into a Hoarder anyway. I feel like if you're going to a region where it's like, avoid this, it should maybe auto-scout those. I know maybe not, you know, that adds to the risk of choosing that relatively easy kind of quest or bounty, whatever. So, there's value in not allowing that, I suppose. Okay, we fly at them, driven by desperation. The cult nips at our heels. Well, they're definitely going to be nipping at our heels if we take your advice, Voorhees, unfortunately. What does that give us? Stealth. We fly at them, driven by desperation. That's not really a statement that heralds stealth, in my opinion, but whatever. We definitely need to find some assistance encounters if possible. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like that. Ooh. Well, I think we chaotic offering. Because we're probably going to be needing to get a lot of healing soon. Ooh. Ooh. This is nasty. Dinner carts and a lord. And they're unyielding, as if it couldn't get worse. Honestly, we're stealthed. Revenge might have actually been pretty nice here. Just because we're having a free turn anyway. I don't know. I guess we need to start chopping through all this meat. That's not conducive to that. Ouch. Ooh, gave him taunts. Don't mind that. Do mind that he's getting hit for 10 every time. Definitely slice off. Get some bleed going. Hope is the greatest mystery of all, friends. I actually was hoping that would have been a heal, to be completely honest. I think we need to just start beating him down. We need to get all this meat off the field.
Begins.
Yips, thanks a lot. Ow. Ouch! That's terrible. That is very bad. I don't like that at all. Ugh. I mean, okay, this helps. Actually, no, that doesn't help at all. Leper is gonna have to make himself move. Ooh. You're blinded. Oh god, this is a fine kettle of fish, this is. Guess we're gonna get a big heal from the Occultist, at least. I mean, theoretically. Honestly, I just want to go for damage. That was a risk there. I forgot that bear was blinded. Okay. Big heals, if you don't mind.
A calculated
Big heal.
generosity. But a welcome one, nonetheless.
Alright, unfortunate. Why the hell? Oh, right, I guess we could use it on Jester if I wanted to. Really? You can't use Reflection in the third slot? I guess it would be overpowered. Quote unquote. Okay, you're taking 3 damage. I think we definitely slice off Death's Door. Kill him, theoretically? Maybe, I don't know. Either way, we're gonna pull the dinner cart forward. Methinks. And use clotting powders, I guess. I think he's got a bleed attack in the front row. Hey, come a little closer. Thank you very much. You're still alive, unfortunately. And now you've got a strength buff because I pulled you forward. Ow. Please stop hitting me for massive damage. Why? You son of a bitch! How dare you go back there? Ugh. Okay, that's not a heal. The stress relief is something. I'm gonna Solemnity. I don't want to waste a strength chop on a death's blow. Wish I could have got some health out of it, but stress, you know, stress is stress relief. Don't think I really need to heal the Occultist, to be honest. Okay.
Suffering
Impressed.
strengthens the bond.
Okay. I guess I'll defend the Occultist. There's not really anything else useful Bear can do right now. Okay, so we can get a heal off, but I would rather pull you. We need to hit you. And we didn't need to pull him, we just need to clear the corpse, which we did. Please hurt him very badly.
Excellent work.
Thank you, Voorhees. That's very good. That is, you very much hit him very hard. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much, Ghostface. Our masked duo, the Wonder
All
Twins,
problems have their solutions.
at work.
Even the big ones.
Ah, some bandages. Those would have been helpful a lot earlier. Heartseeker. Very good for a Jester because he has, you know, fairly good crit chance. At least on Razor's Wit, I guess. Equip the bandages. Hey, no, equip. That's a bit of a bug there. You know what? I'm gonna give some feedback. Wait, no. Suggestion. Okay, we're gonna give a suggestion here. Summary. Equip trinkets from the loot screen after battle. Hold on. I know how I should phrase this. Equipping trinkets from the loot screen after battle. Adjust the inventory screen. Oh, first I should start off with the obvious. When the stagecoach is full, it's not possible to equip trinkets from the loot menu. It would be nice if you could. Also, the formatting. Well, also, it would be nice if the character menu was formatted for the. Hold on, that's 2 T's. Formatted. Is that 2 T's? I don't know. Formatted for the loot menu so that it didn't cover up some of the loot. And there you go, Red Hook. There's my suggestions. Attach save files. I don't think that's strictly necessary for this. Although I guess I could. Clog up their hard drives. I'll just submit this. There we go. There, I did my part. I helped the team, theoretically. And we have some junk we need to throw away. But first, equip. Oh no, we already equipped the trinket. Never mind. Oh, wait, what? Our inventory's not full at all. So why couldn't I equip bandages? Odd. Anyway. I'm sounding very stupid right now. Sorry, Dr. Doom, but we want to avoid the Hoarder. It is in our best interest, I assure you.
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Alright, this ain't so bad. It's actually terrible. Let's take out the crack. Well, yeah, let's take you out if possible. Didn't do nearly as much damage as I was hoping for, but... Alright. Ow. 2, 3... I really should have gone for the second guy here. I wasn't thinking straight. You know, I don't want to use the healing salve. It might seem a little risky, but we're going to have a long stretch of green road after this, so I think it's wise to not use our healing salve for now. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 ba da ba da ba ba bum. Let's heal you. Just a little bit. Yes, we can do this together. Alright. Stress! Man, it really seems stress is a lot easier to manage, or maybe we're just awesome. Heal him with the bandages. Slice off. You dead? You are dead. You are defeated.
Steady yourself.
You are taking a lot of damage. I guess we'll command you so we can do as much damage to this guy on this round. Then honestly, we'll probably Solemnity if we can get the chance. Which we won't because we're just going to annihilate that guy, alright. Holy water. Not terrible. Also, I just realized I messed up with that feedback. I said trinkets when I should have said combat items because, yeah. This is what happens when I try to do things while recording. I don't think them through. And I just realized we are very low on torchlight. Please.
This unkempt study evokes a feeling of the familiar, does it not?
They changed this completely. This is entirely different now. Oh my goodness. Interesting. What are the lore implications? Please, no, 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 Bear, Voorhees. We will not be doing this. That is a terrible, terrible decision at this given moment in time. Especially since it's only giving stress relief and a quirk. That's horrible. Horrible. Luckily, you guys are on pretty good terms with Dr. Doom, who certainly has the right course of action to take here. Yeah, let's not do that. Ooh, assistance encounter. Can we make it? 16 torchlight with no loathing? I think we can. And I hope they give a lot of torch.
Voracious and decadent, the landowners and peasants alike descended into an orgy of consumption.
Yeah, we're gonna make it. Please give me all of the torchlight.
Look upon their noble struggle and be humbled by it.
Yeah, I'm very humble. 15, 30. Yes, absolutely. We're taking all of the torchlight. Why is this so backwards? I mean, theoretically, I'm getting more food and mixed loot. But I don't know. This option is just so much better. We only lose 6 relics. We get twice as much torch. And, I mean, I don't know. I just don't see why you would ever take this option unless, like, relationships were concerned.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
Armor repair kit, that's a good one. Order signal decoder. Songbook of amorous ballads, ooh. And some more steak and spuds. Hehe, so long then, says Ghostface. Ghostface not doing a whole lot of killing, I suppose. It's probably a better team I could have named the Jester that in. Ooh, a cache. Not gonna say no to some cash. I underestimate academics' caches, actually. I always see them on the map and it's like, ah, whatever. But they, you know, they got some good stuff in them. Sometimes. This time, not terrible. Not awful, certainly. We will take. We will give the sharpness charm to... Has this done anything? I'm not sure it has. I don't think this has worked for me at all. Yeah. I'll give this to the Jester. Like, I would rather Voorhees just have straight up 15% damage, and, you know, if Ghostface occasionally gets a strength token on himself, certainly he can do something with that, so. Shock Dust, whatever, we don't need to throw anything out yet, I guess we'll keep it.
An elementary problem, is it not?
Okay, hold on. We have a hospital.
Onward, while there is still time.
Getting rid of the yips would not be the worst thing I could imagine doing at this juncture. Also, getting to spend a few relics certainly wouldn't be bad. And I guess some silver spoons, theoretically, as well. Drop that extra bed. Need the space. Yeah, I think getting rid of the yips is worth a road battle. And this will help some stress a little. Barristan's the only one who wanted to face the mystery. Our torch is almost gone again already. My goodness, this is not great. If that was an assistance encounter on that other path, I'm going to feel very silly. Okay, we're going to get rid of the yips. Absolutely. I think that's the best thing we can do here. Check the pharmacy. Dot heals would actually not be terrible to buy, because, my goodness. At the same time, we don't really have that much money, and if we could buy a roast pig at the inn, I think that's a much better use of our money. I mean, sort of. Our relationships are, I mean, they could be better. Actually, a roast pig would be great, because we could probably get some full relationships. Max relationships, whatever. I don't know what you would call them, how you would distinguish. Excuse me, how you would distinguish them. A protectorate. Voorhees got any slots? Yeah, because I think debuff resist, that applies to his self-blind, so I think that would be useful. We'll give this to you just because. And yeah, some milk-soaked linens. Those are pretty useful for our leper. Splurge a little on them. Order signal decoder. I mean, we have slots for the stagecoach, so it does make sense to just throw them away, I guess, but I don't really see myself needing it, to be honest. Alright, I think we're done here. Tending to the wounded as the world burns.
Look ahead. A place to reflect, remember, and reconcile.
But first, some ass kicking. Oh my...
We tread beyond the realms of reason.
Okay, well at least Bear is confident. I'm not. So I guess we ended up fighting a Shambler anyway. That's fun. Let's get a chaotic... You know what? Let's Clotting Poultice. actually. Clotting powders, whatever.
Cooperation is the key.
I think he does bleed damage. Okay, so I don't think I've fought a Shambler on screen yet. I've beaten a Shambler before, but they are nasty. Yeah, let's get a Chaotic Offering up so we can get some crit heals when and if we need them. And we will follow that up with a... Damn it! Barristan is going after Voorhees. That sucks. Slice off, I guess? Resist the bleed. That's unfortunate. Oh god. Oh, ew, yuck. Ah. Forgot Voorhees had Milk Soaked Linen, so he could have always just used that. Except not now, because my goodness, we're all scrambled like eggs. Oh boy. Yeah, I think this is definitely a weakness of this party. If we get shuffled, we are just... No. Very bad. Well, I think we get a taunt up for sure. And... Battle Ballad? Yeah? I mean, the thing about Bear, he can do work from the 3rd rank, so certainly it's not the worst option for him to be there, and it's certainly a lot better than having Leper in the 3rd rank, certainly. Gets him a strength token as well. Clapper Claw. Could expect that he's going to be getting hit a bit. Stress is piling up, and you... Oh, thank God, you can actually move back too. I forgot you could do that. Throw on some more clotting powders as well, I suppose. I think these guys bleed. I definitely know they blight, so yeah, you get your ass back here. Clapper Claw. Now, the thing about these guys is the longer they stay alive, they start buffing the hell out of themselves, which is not great. Okay, definitely a cause to use Break. Leper, yeah, I think Leper is going to be on tentacle duty. He has a chance to kill either one. It's not the highest chance, but... 2 HP, that's not so great. I don't like that at all. We will overcome our demons. Occultist, this is your demon, alright? I played your backstory missions. This is your demon, not ours. Don't try to pawn this off on me. You have a crit. Should I... I think he should hit the Shambler. A, because he can. B, Leper could take this one out with a Hue and do some damage to that. So I think this is actually the right decision, as highly possible that it's not the right decision it may be.
Lethality writ large.
I mean, here's the thing. I think I might survive this fight, but anything after that, I'm not entirely certain. Okay, so for certain... Definitely kill this. I think that's wise. And I mean, I think I have to Inspiring Tune. His stress is just way too high. Then we will break the tentacle. And this is the thing about this fight. We need to hit this thing. But we also need to deal with the tentacles, because if the tentacles, like you can already see, it's already got plus 100% damage. That can get much higher. I suppose the Occultist certainly could go on Shambler killing duty. Yeah. Yeah, because he hits pretty hard. Thank you very much. And he's going to be able to do that next round, unless that has a cooldown, which I don't think it does. Oh, please crit. Ah. Oh well, Hugh might still do the job. Oh god. 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 So here's the thing about unchecked power that makes the Occultist even sketchier, is it causes him to, like, burst into flame, which is hilarious. I love that mental image, but as you might have already guessed, that's going to be causing us some problems here, because he's about to take his action, and he might just straight up die. That's not great, as you might imagine. You know, Ghostface, if you could just kill this tentacle, like, by applying bleed, that would be great. And he survives! Okay. Well, still more alive than dead. Okay, I have to heal. I can't not heal. He's still gonna get a chance to use Burning Stars again, so there is that, but he has to heal. Like, he's gonna die if he doesn't.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Yikes. Oh, no, that's bad. I didn't want you to do that at all. Oh, God. Ugh. Oh, why do you have to be back there? I mean, honestly, I think I go for a chop on the Shambler. Not her. Do 8 damage to the tentacle. He's got to be on tentacle duty. I don't know. Killing the Shambler does not kill the tentacles, by the way. That is not how that works, unfortunately. Well, definitely time for healing salve.
A calculated generosity, but a
Okay.
welcome one nonetheless.
I think now is the time to guard. And shit. Who do we guard though? I think we guard Occultist, and then he's gonna Chaotic Offering again. And with the guard up, that will make that a lot safer. Oh, shut up, Ghostface. I know, I mean, you're in a pretty bad spot. I can't deny that. Good God. Oh, God. That thing needs to die immediately, but I have no ability to hit the back line. I mean, I do, but it's not great. Oh, God, this is terrible. Slice off because I don't really want to do anything else. Ooh. Ooh. Will this kill? That is not gonna kill. Binding Shadows, not gonna kill. Heal? 7, not bad. I don't know. This is sketchy as hell. I'm glad I saved these healing salves, even though this is the last one. So.
But a welcome one nonetheless.
Can they hit the back line? I'm not sure if they can. I think I need to Retribution here. Theoretically, draw some fire. At least get some riposts. Alright. Okay, well, I guess you're gonna get your chance to hit the Shambler. And you did it with minimum damage. Okay, he can taunt. They can't, oh, okay. Ooh, so yeah, taunts. I should have been taunting way earlier. That would have, like, made this a lot smoother. Ow. They didn't hit that with the Leper. Ooh. Oh god, there's another one. A Chaotic Offering is way too risky. I need to go into heal mode. I think heal Bear because he's gonna Retribution. Good heal. That's very good. Stress is piling on, unfortunately. Really wishing I upgraded this now, but I don't know. How could I have predicted I was going to fight a frickin' Shambler? I think I should try and hope for the kill, because it's worth a shot. Got pretty close. Leper Claw. Ow!
The greatest test.
Ow!
Of all.
Very, very ow. Meltdown. Great. The relationship is tested.
Restless
Tumultuous.
souls thrive in chaos they create.
Well, the good news is he's probably gonna die. And there he goes.
The final chord is struck.
Alright, so much for blunt force. But we're not out of the game yet. Command. Command. You're on death's door now. That's lovely. Oh, God. We will overcome our demons. Heal? Dodge. Kill? Thank you. You're probably gonna die now. Okay. Oh my god. See, I ignored this guy. Now he's gonna have like 1 billion damage next round. Please at least kill the Shambler. My goodness. Right, he has death's door resistance. Why wouldn't he? Thank you for wasting a turn. Okay, Occultist has to heal. We don't really have a choice.
Dragged back from the brink.
We lose 1, the least we can do is not lose 2. Okay, milk soaks. We will hew, hopefully kill the Shambler. The Shambler lives. Great. For you, my friend. And he summoned another one. That's why I really wished he was dead. I don't think Bellow causes Death's Blow, but I don't really see any better options here. It at least makes them slower. Ow. He's holding on. He's holding on. Wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. Please, for the love of God, kill the Shambler. Oh my god, you can't. Ugh. Commands. Just get rid of the blind. You son of a bitch! You. Ugh.
Precipice.
You are just the biggest bastard. Break? Yeah, yeah, he's got 200% damage, huh? Thank you, my goodness, that was the best thing that's happened today. Okay, okay, he's not blighted. I have to go for it. Oh my god, really? Alright, now Bear's dead.
Let us hope they find peace.
Yeah, that's, oh god. Deathseeker? That's a positive quirk? On Death's Door, -10 stress. That's actually pretty good. Okay. I think this is going to be the end of this journey, not gonna lie. Really did not need you to hit minimum damage. It started off so very promising, didn't it? It really did. I just want to kill this thing out of spite now. I mean, we're not winning this fight, but I can at least try to kill the Shambler, I suppose. We were never meant to succeed. I mean, you were. You just kind of got shafted, if we're being honest.
A setback, nothing more.
Still, oh, I was about to say he still lives, but I guess that was a little hopeful on my part. Death's Door, okay. Can we at least kill the Shambler? I guess not. This will be a miracle if he's still alive at the end of this round.
Nothing more. setback, nothing more.
Okay, you get one more chance. Actually, you don't, because you can't attack.
Fight through the fatigue.
Oh, come on. Quit. They're just BMing now. Come on. Alright, that one was a little outside your... There we go.
Will drift
Okay.
among the stars. Do not despair. There is nobility in the attempt.
I suppose... A time for reflection. So what did I do wrong? I guess I was a little aggressive. I mean, let's be real. The only thing I did wrong is I didn't go to enough assistance encounters. Like, I ran out of torch and that killed me. Like, that's the long and short of it, really. Which is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Started so promising. But, you know, the road goes on. Thank you so much for watching. I'm probably not going to record another episode today. That was a little disheartening, but I'll probably record more in the future. As much as I know people would rather I record Fallout New Vegas videos. I'm a cynical asshole. Goodbye.